Let me say this right now. Nobody comes to my clinic and gets to, quote, lose weight. That is not the goal. If somebody's coming in, we're going to do a body composition test. We're going to find out what their percent body fat is, how much pounds of body fat excess they have, what is their skeletal muscle mass. We are not in the game of losing weight. We are in the game of changing body composition, increasing skeletal muscle mass and decreasing percent body fat. I know every gym says that's what they're into too, but I can tell you, if you're not getting guided data to know exactly what your body needs and how to do it, just look back at how many months you've been going to that gym and doing the same thing, and it ain't moving for you. I'll tell you this, if you're in Ohio or you're willing to travel to Ohio and you want to do a VO2 test, a graded exercise test to find out, first of all, a VO2 max test is your best predictor of mortality, all right? How well are you doing physiologically being alive? Not how good you can walk, not how good you are at marathoning, not how good you are at CrossFitting. I don't say that lightly. That's not what's going to predict your mortality. What your body's ability to take oxygen, deliver it to the muscles, and your muscles' ability to utilize that oxygen in performance, in muscular performance, in efficiency, creating energy, that is your mortality. It's not about your lungs. I had somebody very dear to me, my wife, who did her VO2 max test, and she got real mad because her lungs didn't give out. Her lungs weren't flaring, weren't burning when she maxed out doing her cycling test, okay? And it's because it's not a lung test. It is a tissue test. It's knowing the muscles that are being used, at what point are you done, based off of your heart rate, based off of your oxygen utilization with our test. Other types of testing devices, VO2 max or resting metabolic rate, they're also looking at a gas exchange between oxygen and CO2. Our test doesn't do that because head-to-head it's as very darn effective as the very expensive metabolic carts, except for it's a more pleasurable experience and being able to track, and we can modify the tests in the future for people too. So here's what I hope you remember, if nothing else, from this discussion. Zone 2 is not Zone 2 if you don't know your data. The best way to know your data is to get a graded exercise test, doing a VO2 max test, and being able to see data derive what your zones are, 1 through 5.